Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Crazy E Games. No, not Crazy E Games. That's an old title. Welcome to another Crazy Ewok stream. We're back in Guild Wars Nightfall. Yeah, let's load in. What did I do in between last time I streamed this game? This time? I think all I really did was explore this place. Like, reveal this place. And it's been really fun just, like, walking around killing things with I don't know, like a YouTube video on the second screen, listening to like a podcast or a video of some kind, and just like chill. It's been really chill, just like going around killing things and exploring and revealing the map, and like really low stakes. If I die, it's like whatever. We just spawn at one of those waypoints. Waypoints? What do they call them? Those resurrection shrines. And it's fine. So yeah. Is there anything else I did? I don't think I did anything else. I only explored this area. But yeah, last stream we made it past the Kourna area. And now we're in the edges. I guess in the kind of the territory between Vabbi and Kourna, kinda sorta. Technically I think we're in Vabbi, but we actually haven't reached like the big cities yet, like the Sunspear Sanctuary of the area or the Commandant of the area. It's a little bit further. We just made it out of the caverns and away from Kourna, so we got a little moment here to catch our breath essentially. So yeah, but now we must rally the princess, travel to Yetendi Canyon and find Kihani Nutu, priestess of Lissa, who, as we all know, I believe this is Melani's sister, is it? Or was it... No, wait. Is this Margaret the Sly's sister, or is this Melani's sister? I will go to... I'll use my other browser here. Go to the wiki. I think they tell you. Yanni is... He's friends with General Morgan, who, as we know, is a high-ranking general in Warmarshal Varesh's army, and he's kind of like... He has a mind of his own, so he's kind of not really in favor of the kind of things Varesh is doing, but at the same time he's like loyal to Kourna, so he's kind of in a tough situation. But anyways, Yanni is... not related to anyone, it looks like. Maybe I was thinking of something else. What is Margaret the Sly's sister? Margaret the Sly. Man, you guys aren't seeing anything. I guess I can reveal this. Oop. But hopefully I remember to get rid of it. Yeah, I was looking at Yanni here. And for some reason I thought she was like related to one of the characters we know. Maybe she's related to Alcora? Find. Nope. But yeah, we'll look at Margaret the Sly. Sister. Shahai the Cunning is her sister, which we found imprisoned with Cormyr when we did the Pogan passage to save and break Cormyr out of jail. Oops. So yeah, there's that. I'll get rid of the browser now before I forget. Okay, so yeah, we're back in Nightfall and we're gonna continue the story. So yeah, I guess there wasn't anyone during, like, in chat or anything during my Ender Lilies stream, but I've decided to play that game on my own time now. I reached ending A, and I was kind of like, not disappointed, I don't know, a little bit dejected, I guess, because it took me a very, very long time to beat like the boss for that stream. And I was thinking like, oh, if the future streams are going to be like that, where I just keep dying and I don't have really anything interesting to say or anything entertaining value out of it, maybe it's not a good idea for me to continue streaming that game. For those who are just there for me and my opinions and commentary and jokes and stuff, I guess there is a little bit of a story there, but there is a lot a lot more. But I guess if the people who watch that series eventually get to the end of that series, I always can encourage them to like go get the game themselves. It's an indie game, and it doesn't really cost as much as some of the AAA games. So if you can find it on a sale or something, you might be able to pick it up. I don't know. I think a good dev is worth supporting here and there. I guess it really depends on your financial situation, but yeah, that one I definitely recommend if you're looking for like side-scrolling Metroidvania type game. But yeah, I actually continued playing that game yesterday on my own. And I think it was a good choice for me to stop streaming it because I was having so much trouble. The difficulty spikes like crazy. I went to a biome that's like one of the castles. Apparently there's 2 spires, and one of them is like a castle and the other one's like a huge tower or something like that, from what I understand. And yeah, the regular mobs there was like really strong. They have like attacks that sweep like half of the, or maybe not half, maybe that's exaggerated, maybe a third of the screen. And I'm just like, oh, what are you supposed to do? Just time your parry perfectly, which I tried to do, but eventually I just kept running away from them and trying to shoot them with the shooting witch lady, Elaine. But yeah, yeah, I guess enough about that game. I just wanted to say that I spent the boss in that area, I spent like about 1 hour 45 minutes on before I can actually beat him. And that boss I feel like it wasn't even that much tougher than the boss that I did before the last stream. The guy who had like he throws daggers at you and then he spawns a lot of like guys. That one was way more hectic, whereas the boss I fought yesterday, it's just one dude. He has a huge lance and he like charges you really quickly and has this like Super Saiyan Kamehameha that like essentially will one-hit kill you unless you like is able to get behind him before he casts it. So I died to that move like many times. I was doing okay, and then when he does that move and I'm out of position and I can't get out of the way fast enough, he always kills me with that move. That move is always the one that ends me. And then it's not like he only does that once. He can sometimes do it like back to back, depending. I guess it depends how the game like dictates what kind of attacks he uses. So you can kind of get stuck and having to like scramble to get behind him. But anyways, let's continue. Let's do. Oh, I got a lot of stuff in my inventory. Let's deal with the inventory and then we'll get out of this. What is this place? Wuhan? Is this where the virus came from? The scarab plague? And then yeah, we'll go into Yatendi Canyons and we'll see how the biome is like here. Hopefully it's different compared to Kourna. We get a bit more like themes. I guess it's like very deserty, right? This entire area, because it is like below the Crystal Desert essentially. Or maybe this is still considered the Crystal Desert. I don't know. But yeah, let's deal with this. I think this is all just from exploring the floodplains of Mankellen. Is that what it's called? Yeah, this place, Mankellen. I don't know why that word Mankellen sounds really. It's like a really fun word to say, Mankellen. Okay. Because I should have like dealt with this before the stream. We don't have to spend a little bit of time here to like do some inventory management. So one of the things I was thinking, I was using my own mercenary hero while I was exploring, because I can just stack, fall back, and incoming on her, and then we just get like speed boost infinitely, essentially. Virtually infinite. But for this playthrough, I might get rid of her for probably Milani. Put Milani back. And then I'll put and touch this back on myself. Sell! Ooh, that's really building up again. That's really nice. I might be able to upgrade my heroes with some runes and insignias really soon. Maybe we'll pick one. Maybe Shadow Hoof. But, Can I change anything about my rangers? They're still using, like, the new pets. Favorable winds. Rapid fire. We both have rapid fire. Oh yeah, I wanted to get rid of pin down and put, probably call protection. Actually, no, it is, Acolyte Jin with the weaker pet now, so let's put this is tough. So this makes him attack faster. Maybe I should just give it an attack. Your pet has plus 24 armor and is unblockable. $120. Your pet has 15 damage reduction. That feels a lot better than this, but the unblockable nature of this might be pretty useful. Let's see how this goes. And I think instead of this, I have to put this on her. I think 15 damage reduction is like gonna be overall a lot better than the plus 24 armor. But the unblockable is really good. We'll try this. He looks good. So I don't have Koss on the team because I have Zed instead. Zed instead, huh? That rhymes. Okay, let's move out. Attendee can. Ooh, I don't have all the files for this place. It means it's been a while since I've been in this place. Alright, can I get bounties here? Vabbi and Scout. Hi there. Well, hello. What's someone as amazing as you doing all the way out here? Shouldn't you be at a party with the princess or something? I guess so. I don't know. Darn. No, those bounties are so good because it doubles your XP and, like, everything levels up really fast. Like these pets. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm surprised Signal of Lost Souls worked on favorable winds. Oh no, they're getting screwed because we have 2 rangers. I can take advantage of their favorable winds. Am I going the right way? Looks like I am. How's my stream? I'd rather check audio. It looks like it's still good. Oh man, parts of me is always so like worried that Windows changed some settings somehow, if it ever updates, and I keep forgetting to like check. Maybe I should make a checklist of things I need to check before a stream and just go through it every single time. It's hard to keep all that stuff in my head, I guess. And I get reminded about it randomly. My brain is like, hey, do you want to feel worried about something all of a sudden? Did you check your audio yet? Oh no, my audio! May Lissa's blessing of beauty grace you until the end of your days. End of my days is a lot later from today, right? Tell Kourna, it's been years since we went to school together. Okay, no, Tell Kourna and Kiani went to school together, so they're friends. They're schoolmates. I see you have fallen in with quite the group of heroes. A mysterious man approached me the other day while I was tending the old temple. He is a member of an old and powerful order. He told me to pray here and wait for your coming. Through my meditations, Lissa showed me the perils you have faced, and I learned of the evils of Warmarshal Varesh. Really, you can just pray, and then the gods will just, like... It's essentially like a cheat sheet. You get to see, like, what the gods know. The gods give you a bit of information. That's cheating. The mysterious man told me it would wait for you in the Chantry of Secrets. We will meet again in Yatendi Valley. I have foreseen it. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Okay, so she's just kneeling, sitting here, looking at us. That sounds good. We have a centaur with us, Kiani. Are you impressed? We're kind of sort of friends. I hope you're our friend as well now. Woohoo! We make new friends. Okay, we gotta go to the Chanchi of Secrets. Oh, there's a lioness. A tameable lioness. Ooh, the sound was a little bit... These guys make funny noises. I think a long time ago when I was doing the Tyria playthrough, the Prophecies playthrough, we met up with some like titans that look like this, but they didn't make this sound, which I thought they would. And at the time I was like, oh, you gotta listen to these guys, and they didn't make the sound. And I was a little disappointed. But yeah, now you get to hear them make their weird noises. Who's the genius who thought of this? Who designed this enemy type? And we're like, you know what kind of noise these guys should make? They should make noises. I guess for people who play Guild Wars 2, they have like Choya energy, right? Choya from... Actually, there's no Choya in this game. Where did Choya come from? When you get to the Ilona area in Guild Wars 2, all of a sudden you're like fighting all these like cactus-looking people. Some of them look like watermelons. They're like really cute, ugly like things, and they also make weird noises. Do I just keep going? Let's just hug this left. Hug this wall on the left here. If not for exploration's sake. Man, the little photo of this like crocodile here is so funny for some reason. It zoomed way more in than the lioness. So you just see his like eyes. These guys are all elementalists. Very nice. Vabbi and Bastion. Is that a shield? Ooh, that looks crazy. Oh, I can't see it. Hey, look at that. Is that the Assassin's Creed logo? What? What's up that way? A Vabbi chest. I keep forgetting to like get the keys for these because I think it's probably worth it. Probably worth a few plat here and there to like open those chests. You don't know what you might get out of, especially in hard mode, I guess. Oh, we're fighting Morganites now. So one of the cool things about the Kourna enemies, or I guess like the mobs that are allied with Warmarshal Varesh, is that first we're fighting Crosshairs. We're in Istan. We're fighting Crosshairs because they're essentially people paid by the Kourna, like under the table, to kind of weaken Istan so that Kourna can slowly take over. And then we kind of figure that out and we attack the Kournans, and then we essentially every time in all the other zones here, we're fighting just Kournans. And then after we did Madoc Crevice and we learned about the hunger and all that, all the demons and stuff, and then I think it was the end of this cutscene where Marshal Varesh is like talking to, was it General Morgan? Or one of the generals, and it's like, we're running out of people, we can't conscript anymore. And she's like, oh, we don't need to conscript anymore. And then we get introduced to the Morganites, and now we're seeing Morganites being in the same ranks as the Kournans, which is just like a bit of storytelling that's just like, instead of them telling you like, oh my goodness, there are Morganites within the ranks of the Kournans now. Oh my god, it is going to be so hard to fight them. We must keep our eyes peeled and keep our wits about us, and just like vomiting like dialogue at you like some other games would. They just like put it out there, like if you notice, and you kind of appreciate this. So now like amongst all these Kournans, there's a Morganite guy. And you're like, oh geez. They're slowly like getting stronger, or the mobs are starting to become more and more demonic. And of course, as we move further into the story, the Kournans essentially just like go away and you only fight Morganites. And then of course, I won't spoil it, but as we get more further into the end game, or in the end of the story, we really get to see some crazy mobs. And they're really, really strong and kind of scary to deal with. Tame the Corruptor. That sounds like a necromancer that I could potentially capture a skill from. Hajak, Earth Guardian. I deal with this one. Master of Magic. Aura Restoration. I am really looking forward to getting a Mesmer hero. In Vabbi, this is not really a spoiler, but it kind of is, but not really because it's like side content. In Vabbi, we meet a prince who has these two followers. One of them's a warrior named Gorin, and one of them is named Norgu, who is a Mesmer, and you can choose between one or the other when you do the side quest. So it's similar to Acolyte Jin and Margaret the Sly, like Acolyte Jin and Acolyte Solskjaer you can choose between. And Margaret the Sly and Master of Whispers you can choose between. Norgu and Gorin, you choose between the two, but instead of being part of the main quest like these two... Actually, I don't even think Acolyte Jin is part of the main quest. I think she was a side quest too, right? But yeah, instead of being part of the main quest like Margaret, Gorin... Ooh, what's this? Or oh man, I keep getting sidetracked. Gorin and Norgu are just a side quest that it's like a bonus hero that if you decide to put the effort into the story and playing the game and doing the side quests, you get a bit more rewarded. Wow, there's a lot of bosses here. There's the guy we just fought. There's Makde the Aggravating, and there's this weird where did he go? Tane the Corruptor. Is that a assassin boss, or is that it looks like a Mesmer actually. It says it's aggravating. Mesmers are like these annoying people apparently, according to Vabians. They're like thespians and stuff. I guess they were always thespians, because when we did Althea's whole thing in Tyria, she's like a show actress. What would you even call it? Is it an actress? They like did plays and stuff, right? Oop, I didn't mean to press that button, but it only costs 5 energy, so it's not too bad. Favorable winds, I can go on the track. I'm surprised I got this thing, Earth Magic. Well, but I don't really have an Earth Magic mage right now. Or Elementalist mage, why did I call it mage? Alright. I guess we just keep following this way? Wait, what? Why does the arrow stay? So I had to cross this bridge and then here, maybe? And these guys actually hit pretty hard if you're not too careful. You kind of have to kill them really quickly before your damage mitigation enchantments all go away. If you don't do that, if you don't thin them enough, they might actually start hitting you hard. I love their little noises. I don't know, it's kind of cute. And we have a roller... Is it possible to get a roller beetle pet for your rangers in this game? Because that would be really cool if you could hear those little, like, funny little noises when your pet goes to attack. Oh, that's another... Corporal Suli. It's another, and they have a Marganite Reaper with them. Don't see a priest. I think we should be trying to kill that seer though. Probably gives us a lot of issues. And that pet crocodile is like dying like crazy. think our builds are okay, but I think when we get Norgu, it'll be really nice to be able to interrupt them, and that's usually what a Mesmer is good for. Even though I guess these two do have distracting shot, Mesmers can like AoE interrupt, which is very, very useful because it shuts down all their like big attacks right away, and then it takes them like one cycle of cooldowns before they can do big attacks again. And hopefully by then your Mesmers also set up to interrupt again, so that helps a lot with damage mitigation. Just like dealing with pressure in general. And a lot of times the heroes are smart enough to like just look at who's healing and target them and quickly cast on them. They like do that kind of stuff really, really quickly and really, really well. So maybe when we go down here, maybe because what we have here is like the Sun Spear points, but I also have started the do I have it? I thought I did. Yeah, I was just imagining things. There was, yeah, this one right here, Lightbringer title track. This is like the Order of Whispers version of Sun Spears. So essentially we're kind of honorary Order of Whisper agents as well at this point, because we're supposed to have like gained the trust of Master of Whispers. It's just that I chose the Margaret the Sly line instead, so we didn't actually get to see that, but technically speaking we gained his trust because our goals align in trying to stop Nightfall, and we've kind of proved that we're willing to like sacrifice anything in order to achieve that by actually like attacking the big base here in order to free our leader, to be able to like rally everyone and hopefully build an army or convince the princes here to help us. So hopefully, maybe once we finish this, maybe instead of giving us oh no, this is a Sunspear scout though. Maybe instead of bounties for Sunspear points, Sunspear... An officer here? If I'd known such a high-ranking Sunspear would be coming today, I would have worn my dress uniform. No, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. But yeah. Maybe they'll give you bounties that give Lightbringer title track points instead. And in that sense, also give you like the crazy XP. XP boost. Alright, this thing is pretty cool. I think these things can have up to 3 like perks, right? No, only 2, so this thing is like more or less maxed out. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I'm surprised, I don't really get greens all that often. Especially not maxed greens. That's always like a treat for me when you see like a rare drop like that. I think some people might have played the game for so long that someone like that is like an old hat. So yeah, it's another green. Yeah, I've got many of those. It's like the person who gave me this, Tarkeel. Thanks for this still. Oh, thank you. It's been really fun playing with this. Having that half recharge time of blood magic, or half casting time of blood magic, makes casting these two like really fast. Maybe I should like just straight up use Ravenous Gaze now. Because I do have bonuses to blood magic, right? Are there any other ones maybe that'll be fun? Ooh, Spoil Victor. Causes 95 health loss whenever target foe attacks or casts spell on creatures with less health. I don't know about that. Order of the Vampire. Well of Power. Life Transfer. Hey, Life Transfer worked pretty well too. But I think Icy Veins is still like the highest DPS I can muster right now. And this has a really short cooldown. Yeah, this is already 1/4 casting time, so this might not be too useful. It'll be like 1/8 of a second if it's double the cast time. I wonder if there's like a limit to how fast, how much like bonuses you can put onto cast times. Okay, let's talk to this person. By now, you have heard people refer to you as a Lightbringer. The responsibility that goes along with that title is great. What is a Lightbringer? We are all Lightbringers, if we choose to be. A Lightbringer is someone who serves as a beacon to others, illuminating the way of righteousness in these dark times. Demons walk these lands. It is the duty of the willing to drive them back to the cold crypt from whence they came. Now tell me about Lightbringer ranks. Each rank you gain as a Lightbringer will make you more powerful. Once you gain a high enough rank, you'll be taught skills known only to the Order of Whispers. Ooh, okay. Tell me about Lightbringer points. As you battle the forces of darkness, you will earn Lightbringer points. If you wish to rise quickly as a Lightbringer, keep the advice of Whispers informants you encounter. Through their teachings, you will hone your craft. Oh, okay. Tell me about Whisper informants. What is there to know? If they allowed you to see them, it is likely they have something worthwhile to tell you. So the Order of Whispers is kind of like, I don't know, CIA, or what's a more secretive? Maybe not like as widely known as like the CIA. They're like ninjas. They're like the, what is it? Not Tokugawa clan. The ninja version of them. The Oda clan. I don't remember. They're like ninjas, and they go around doing intelligence gathering and fighting evil in the shadows and stuff. So now we're a part of them. We are part Sunspear, we're part Lightbringer now, apparently. Rally the princess. Welcome to the Chantry of Secrets, Ayuanyum. So, you seek to rally the princess against the darkness creeping into this land? Indeed, your goals and that of our order are aligned. Unfortunately, the princes protect themselves with ignorance and opulence. But you are just in time for the Festival of Bliss. Kiani will help you obtain an invitation. Attend the festival and convince the princes that Varesh has motives other than just your capture and their protection. When the time comes, we will aid in your fight against much darker abominations. Oh yeah, lots of abominations to come. Can we deal with this first? Maybe we should. Build our little, where's the Zunlai? Oh, he's right there. I want to put away this guy first. I'll put it right here. Hey, this looks like the hat. Kind of. Leave it there. Oop, forgot this one. So yeah, this is essentially the same place as the Temple of Ancients. Temple of the Ancients? Is it Temple of the Ancients? How come that doesn't sound right to me? In Tyria, this is where you go to, like, if you like kneel at the statue of Grenth or Balthazar. Balthazar, I think, takes you to the Fissure of Woe, and Grenth takes you to the Underworld. Is that how it goes? And that's like end game content. That's like the two end game raids. No, dungeons. I don't know what you would call it. It's like super difficult. You kind of have to have good builds, good consumables, good players, potentially. I actually don't know what Statue of Lyssa gives you. And there's like a big gate here. We don't get to see what's behind that gate at the moment, though. We do later. And that takes us to like an even more Ender games, Ender Lily games content, I believe. I think. Is it behind that gate, or do you go there in a different way? Maybe there's multiple ways to get there. I don't know what this does. Flash Neil. Kourna. They're like, ew, go away, but you don't have favor right now. It's a beautiful Dwayna avatar. Hello. Countless, the blessing of Dwayna. Do you dedicate this offering to one in particular? No. I guess we don't have favor, so even if I kneel at these guys, I don't think we can go to endgame places anyway. I guess that's it for here, right? Like a waterfall there. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, and back in the days, I guess they just run a texture through it. Whereas nowadays, it's like, there's like water simulation, right? Like, this looks like a solid object, but just has an animated like texture going through it, maybe. Alright, we have to meet Kiani in Vatendi Valley, obtain an invitation to the Festival of Bliss. Oh, wait, weren't we in there already? Wait, why doesn't it actually highlight this place? Guess we will slowly find out. Alright, do we have to go back to where Kiani was sitting? Oh no, oh wait, this is Yatendi Canton. This is Vatendi Valley. Yatendi and Vatendi. Okay, that makes sense now. Alright. Wait. Can I talk to this person? Does he give me a Lightbringer thing now? Aw, dang. Oh yeah, I think in the past somebody mentioned that you get the Capture Signet quest from someone here. I think, like, last time I looked it up, and I forgot to mention it in the previous stream, but that is only available for local heroes. So, like, if you created a character from this campaign, just like my dervish at the beginning, then you would be able to get the Signet of Capture codes. I guess they assume that you already know what a Signet of Capture is if you're migrating your character from a different campaign. So they're not going to just give you another free Signet of Capture. Which is fair, right? You can just get one quest that introduces you to it. Dang. These guys are actually getting tougher. These Kourna people are getting tougher to fight. Whereas, like, it seems like some of the other trash mobs, like, those beetles were actually getting kind of hard too if you're not too careful. But wasn't there someone I was like, huh, interesting, they're pretty easy to kill? I don't know. I guess we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Underground. Oh, they have a boss here. It's a necromancer boss. The life siphon. He's only using life siphon. Strip enchantment. Uh-oh. That's not good. Nice, we got him. I had to keep this guy in mind, because I'll probably have to come back here. Well, most likely off stream to see if there's a skill to camp. Oh. Look at that guy, Marganite Warlock. Are warlocks like war version of war mages? Is that why they're called, or does the word warlock actually mean something else? Oh no, I'm in a well of silence! That's why I can't use stand your ground. I thought that was my well of blood, even though I actually didn't even cast well of blood. What do you mean reversal of fortune? Oh, there goes Milani. Get him, Milani. Oh no, she lost her avatar form. Go for the priest. Maybe I should like try and spread out. I think they must have like is it their seers? Yeah, their seers are eating up my energy. The lion. It's a male version of the lioness. We're gonna remember where you are and come and capture you one day. You better be careful. The days of self-freedom is numbered. The oppressor probably should be... Oh, the oppressor's already dead. The hero seems to be a little bit smarter if they're targeting an eye. Behemoth Gravebanes. Let's see how we do against these guys. Let's see how we do. Suffer. Victorious. Maybe we shouldn't stand too close together. Death. Oh, they're minion masters. Toxic Chill. Do you see that? That's the ability they have for Necromancer. Someone cleanse the crocodile. Okay, so they have alright energy management so far, it seems. I mean the two rangers. Should I go for these guys? I don't think they use touch skills. Okay, suffering, toxic chill. I'll still use can't touch this because they're coming up to us and smacking. Is toxic chill a touch skill? Oops, I used necrosis. That would have set up. Another thing that Mesmers can do really well is I think spread daze, which makes them easier to interrupt because it slows their cast time, slows like people with daze cast time. So it makes it easier for them to interrupt, and I think it also makes them easier to interrupt, which means like you don't need to have an interrupt ability to interrupt them. You can just like hit them with an auto attack and they'll still interrupt them. That's how the game kind of dictates what easily interruptible means. And whenever you spread conditions on people, it also sets up like a lot of other abilities and stuff too. What was that? Like a lot of like ranger ability seems to be, at least for Beastmaster, if they have a condition on someone, they do like an extra thing. Like there was an ability that returns energy if there's condition on the target foe. So there's like lots of opportunities for team synergy. The Mesmer. Vabian Scout. Do Vabian Scouts give Lightbringer stuff? The Kourna tells us not to trust Sunspears, but old habits die hard. I'm glad to see some Istani are living up to the Sunspear reputation. Okay. I guess you only can see informants? How do you pronounce that word? Whisper informants that actually give you bounties now. The Tendi Valley. We made it. Ooh, this place is night. No, we're not in like any forest or jungle or anything. It's just night here. Fabian Scout. I don't like to admit this, but I think you Sunspears are great. Thanks for coming to help Vabbi. We're helping Vabbi? I thought you guys are helping us. What do you mean? What do you mean we gotta help you? We got other stuff to do. Like save the world. I forgot I had the other fallback. You could have been running twice as fast. I go down there, probably. Oh, there's Kournans there. Let's kill them. Go back up and kill them. The guy's like, do you hear someone yelling fall back? Do you guys feel suddenly like you can run 33% visit 33% faster? No, oh, that must be enemies using that ability. I think Seer will probably would have been the better choice. Oh, but we got the fresh. Ooh, purple. Perfect. Shields up! Oh, they're fighting Vabbians. What? That's kind of cool. The Kournans are like at war with Vabbians? What kind of storytelling are they telling us here? Because I thought the Vabbians were kind of neutral in all of this. It was a conflict between Istan and Kourna, right? Like if these guys were Corsairs or something, they're just like no good thugs. It would make sense that the Vabbian guards are like, stop! Yeah, broken the law. But no, they're Margarites and stuff. Okay, so the Vabbians are kind of like against the Margarites, I guess. They're like, oh, demons, we gotta fight them. Interesting. Or maybe that's just how this place is set up, and maybe I shouldn't read into it too much. There's just a bunch of allied Vabbians and enemy Kournans, and just by how they're designated, they would attack each other. But I don't know, some enemies attack each other, some different factions of enemies. So it seems like it's specifically designed that would happen, right? I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. Because that that whisper guild person that we talked to was saying like the princes are just like living in their opulence and their ignorance or something. Right? So it's as if like suggesting they don't really know what's going on. So to see like Vabbians fight Kournans and the Margarites, it's a little bit surprising. Maybe the princes high up don't know what's going on, but their armies in the bottom are like, oh man, there's these demons and stuff like poking us and making us mad. We're just gonna fight them. In the name of our province, we're just gonna fight them. Why did the music change there? Interesting. That was necrosis without a setup. These pets are taking a really long time to load. Go for the bowman. Nice. Oh man. Dead Shadowtooth is having energy issues. Maybe he was about to use Glyph of Lesser Language. I don't know. Ooh, there's a Marganite Cleric now. Ooh, they got Spellbreaker. Oh man, that's a really annoying skill. That's like a skill designed to be annoying more than anything. Especially to like spellcasters like me. You're just like, okay, I'll just stand here for a while until that enchantment goes away. I guess there's nothing I can do but auto attack. Yeah, Spellbreaker is a elite skill that makes so that you're immune to spells. Like straight up immune. Oops, I went totally the wrong way. Straight up immune to spells, like any spells. Hexes, attack spells. Does it make you no, it doesn't make you immune to ally spells. I think only enemy spells. So like elemental attacks, hexes. Actually no, this is a skill, so this will still probably work. I guess in the names it says specifically hex spell, so hex spell is a subset of spells. And Spellbreaker makes it so that all spells fail or cannot be casted at all. It'll be so much worse if it fails, right? Because yeah, it costs you the energy to cast it, and then it fails when you actually end up spending the thing and casting it. Whereas right now, how it works is if they have Spellbreaker, you can't even like use the spell on it. Like target them and use the spell. Wait, what? They're down there? How do I get down there? Is that a path there? I can't touch this. Oh, that's right. Healing Seed. Executioner's Healing Seed. Oh yeah, that is a way down. All back. Chumbab the Pride? Oh, I think I'm far enough from them. Okay. Priest Jashkek. To what do we owe this unexpected pleasure? Who are your friends? Lissa has granted me a vision, Master. A great evil seeks to strike at the heart of our land. These heroes have come to fight. We need your help arranging meetings with each of the 3 princes. We must warn them of an impending danger. These 2 that's talking right now. Jin, get out of the way. Alas, my poor old legs are frail and dried reeds. Else I would join you in your crusade. But you needn't lug my crippled shell around, for I have something you will find useful. Yanni, my dear, take this from me, will you? I am so weak. You guys can go over here. What is it, my holy one? It is an invitation to a party in the Garden of Saborin. All 3 princes will be in attendance. If you wish to speak to them, this is your chance. Take my invitation and go. As you can see, the slightest bit of excitement may cause this frail body to crumble to dust. Go on ahead. Just show your invitation to Priestess Haelia. She can be found at the Grand Forum of Vab in the Forum Highlands? I'm going to stay here for a while and spend some time with Priest Jashek. We shall meet again before the party. Okay. Travel through Forum Highland. Meet Priestess Haelia. Hell! Sure, that sounds good. I guess we go back where we came. Oh, we go into the area where we saw the Vabbians fighting. Is there an outpost here? That Forum Highlands doesn't sound like an outpost, unfortunately. There's a dye trader here. Rammed. What kind of weapons do you sell? Max weapons without any inscriptions or mods. Yeah! We are in Forum Highland! Ooh, we're really making it through here. I guess we got the Chantia secret along the way, but like 1, 2, and now we're in the 3rd zone without a outpost in between. Is this aw darn. I was hoping this would be a whisper informant. I don't like to admit this, but I think you Sunspears are great. Thanks for coming to help Vabbi. I guess he's like suggesting that the Vabbians are in the know and is fighting against some sort of evil. Maybe they don't know it's Varesh's evil, but there seems to be demons out and about. As riling up all these like beasts and stuff. Oh. I'm getting wrecked. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah! of clarity. I think that's actually somewhat useful. Not quite sure. I always say that. That's just my mind going like, oh, that could be rare, gonna look into that. And you find out later that it's like nothing. I don't think these guys, maybe this guy, they have blood magic. But they're not walking up to me, so they must not have touch magic. Maybe I touch this a little bit. Not that useful here. Oop, there's still one more. He's there behind somehow. Right. Lioness. Part of me is tempted to just like hug these walls for the exploration, so I don't have to come back later. But I think that'll make our little like trek here extra long if I keep doing it. How about this guy, guys? Oh, maybe the song change will get like a bit of aggro. Oh no, it's all the way over there. These guys are clumped up. Maybe I should go back. Because when one dies, they all explode. They weren't close together. That's really nice. Nice. I guess the Hekekt are the only ones that are like reasonably easy so far. The Kournans and the Marganites are getting like pretty tough. Blood cowl. Nice. Blood cowl. That's not quite half. My Signet of Lost Souls didn't proc. This requires your foe to be less than 50% health in order for its effects to like work. That's still quite a bit of running to do. I guess lots of running in this episode. There's a path here, but I don't think I want to go there. Right? I want to go that way. Or just fighting these frog bros or toad bros. Nice, the Rangers killed that. I saw a bunch of arrows shoot at that. Is that our lioness making that noise? A generic big cat noise roar. Did Talcora just say, "Ow, cut it out, you people are crazy"? as we're attacking these guys. I guess they're aggressive, so even if we didn't want to attack them, just try to walk past them, they would have attacked us. Wow, look at this place. Wow, this place looks kind of cool. Where are we here? I think this place is in Guild Wars 2, actually. It's like a domain of Kourna, I think. I think the domain of Kourna is here, and then there's like a whole. I don't even know what they called it, but there was like two things here, two maps that were kind of sort of shared, I think. Why do I have to fight through all these people? Contagion. That's pretty cool. Is these floating things with water coming out? Where does the water come from? What kind of black magic is this? You can create water out of nowhere? Or is there like a portal that they create tiny little portals in a river or something, and it like teleports water down? I guess it's kind of silly to try and explain something fantastical. And that looks like there's a place to enter the area from here. Yeah. Ooh, that was a lot of healing. Nice. I wonder if the pets get the healing. Allies hitting these foes. Allies must be pets as well. Let me go this way. No. Wow. You trying to avoid that group? I know. Let's go for it. And Milani got real quick. Back in these, the avatar of Balthazar transformation gave you like just straight up passive. I think 25% speed boost, but I think they took that away and made you burn on hit or something instead, which is a little bit sad. It was cool to just like run into people all the time. That's the Balthazar, avatar of Balthazar. Whoa. Oh yeah, this place is all like crystallized in Guild Wars 2 because of not Prime Mortis, Bralcatoric. Ooh. The father of Glint. So this place have like electrical storms, and it's all purpley and full of like purple crystals. Priestess Hayla. Or Ayla? Maybe the H is silent. It is not the glory of Lissa present in all that surround. Is it not? Is not the glory of Lissa present in all that surrounds us? Question mark? Ooh, Acolyte Jin wanted to take a dip in the font of Liss. Just look around you, all covered in dirt and grime. You smell like heck blood too. Oh yeah, we've been killing all of those guys. You would do well to cleanse yourself before attempting to talk with the princes of Vabbi. Speak with me after you have done, or after you've used the font of Liss to clean yourself. Clean your armor. I will then do what I can help. I will then do what I can do to help. I will then do what I can to help. Oh man, my reading is really bad. Exceptionally bad today, compared to other days. Ah, we've cleansed ourselves. The font of Liss cleanses your mind and body. Uh-oh. It only cleanses her mind and body, and she asked us to cleanse her armor. Uh-oh. Is she gonna dock marks? You come back to her, it's like, I don't see your armor clean. I only see your mind and body clean. Did you not know how to follow instructions? I'm gonna give you a C minus. Is it not the glory? Oh, she always says that. So you have Jeshek's invitation? Oh, that's a man, not a woman. I thought it was an old woman. That old man would never leave his home even if Lissa herself was to show up at the festival. They are still setting up the Garden of Saborin, but most of the princes are already inside with their entourages. I can let you in to look around before the celebration starts. Kiani is already there, and she can give you a quick preview. Thank you. It would be great to get a sneak peek. When you are ready, I'll let you in to look around. Okay. T-Hark Orchard. Orchard? I think orchard is the right one, right? Orchard? Or Orchard. Oh, we got a little cutscene.
Welcome to the Garden of Severine, the most beautiful place in all of Vabbi. This party is to celebrate the Day of Lys.
Looks impressive. Will the princes be here?
They wouldn't miss it. It's the social event of the season. Prince Amtor the Mighty is down from his citadel. His captains are a dour group.
Ooh, he looks cool. Look at me.
Prince Metu the Wise is here with his scholars and his daughter.
That's Talcora.
That's Talcora. She's a princess.
Princess Talcora, Metu's daughter.
Wait, a princess' daughter is not technically a princess, right?
And Prince Baka the Magnificent. Well, he's here as well.
Nobody liked Prince Baka. Baka the Magnificent.
So it should be fairly easy to talk to them.
One does not simply go up to a prince and say hello. Talk to the members of their court first. Work your way to the top.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
You would prefer to fight monsters? You'll find Vabbi to be a more civilized land, but no less dangerous.
Ooh, that's cool. T-Hark Orchard. Ah, we got kicked out of our party. Event planner. Is there anyone who can take, no there isn't. Take experience, there's 4,000 here, but everyone's already level 20s. Event planner Kasha. Oh good, more attendees for this festival of Lys. And foreigners nonetheless. It seems you only have one invitation, so you will have to attend separately. Okay. Thank Lissa for this beautiful day. I have an invitation. You have only a single invitation, so you must be admitted alone. If your friends wants to join the party, they must each acquire a separate ticket. All guests must enter separately. You must be the only person in your party in order to proceed. I'm not ready yet. So yeah, this next mission is actually pretty interesting. They didn't really do anything like this since the fight yourself mission in Tyria. The is it Amnu Oasis? No. What is that place called? The Crystal Desert. Where you had to go ascended. You had to ascend. And what is that place called? I'm gonna go there real quick just to see. Lion's Arch. But yeah, it was this mission down here. The Augury Rock. Where you had to be by yourself and as a solo mission. They haven't done that. So all of Cantha, there wasn't any mission where you gotta be alone. But they brought that back. This mission you do completely alone. So you should give yourself a build that has a bit of self-sustain. And a bit of offensive capabilities as well. Let's do this. Let's do this quest here. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna just have the wiki in case, because this is like what was it, Kiani? What was her name? That lady in that cutscene, what she said. We don't fight all too much, right? The princes here do more like smooching and socializing instead of just like fighting all the time. So this entire mission is actually like there's fighting in it, but it's not like too crazy. It's more like doing random things. One of the bonus missions is you got to play like this like emote game. Essentially, it's like there's like this guy who keeps doing emotes, and you gotta copy his emotes. And I think there's a Simon Says thing as well. I don't remember. Maybe I'm mixing that up with the Mad King, because you also need to do emotes of what Mad King says. He'll be like, Mad King says, dance, and then you do dance, and then he'll be like, now cheer, and then you cheer and he kills you. He's like, I didn't say Mad King says. But anyways, that's a little bit different than what we're doing here. It is only tangentially related. Okay. So this place is called Tea Heart Orchard. Tea Heart Orchard. Okay. So what I really want to look up here is really the bonuses, because I do not remember all the emotes off the top of my head. I think there's like a bunch of activities you have to do for the bonus. Oh, interesting. You're supposed to participate in N of 5, like up to 5 festivities. I think there's like more than 5, so you can choose not to do certain ones if you think it's too hard. But don't believe there's too much to worry about. Oh man, I'm getting too many of these things. They're all like eating up all my inventory slots. I'm also out of identification kits. Oh man, it took me a while. My brain is not working today. It's taking me a while to remember the name things, longer than usual. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll hold on to this one because I don't know of clarity. I feel like for some reason I think clarity might be. Oh, maybe it's not then. Maybe that's not too. I'll still hold on to it in case, and I'll check that off stream. Oh, that's not the one I want. Yeah, okay. Okay. All back's probably nice. Shall I have Ken touch this? Maybe another heal will be nice. Something like that. So now I should be very, what do you call it? Very selfish with my build, I think. Because I'm by myself. Stand your ground applies on me, so maybe that's not too bad to keep around. Now this, I don't really like Life Siphon, to be honest. Do I have an ability that helps me heal really well? Yes, Life Siphon is really... Oh, I guess I have Unholy Feast as well. Act. Yeah, I think Life Siphon should be okay. The fights are not too hard, I don't think. It's just I don't want to die during this, because you do still fail. Okay, let's do this. Thank Lissa for this beautiful day. I have an invitation. I am ready for the festivities. Oh yeah, if you notice, I'm wearing a headband. It's been a while since I wore a headband. I was wearing a headband over the winter. Mostly because my hair has grown out and it's starting to poke my ears and my eyes, and it's been really annoying. Convince the 3 princes of Vabbi to join the fight against Varesh. Recruit Prince Metu the Wise. If you remember, we worked with Prince Metu the Wise's, a scholar from his, like, university or whatever, his college, or whatever learning institution of his. And, was it a scholar? What did I think it had a different name. maybe it was just a scholar. When we were in Istan as the dervish, when we were playing as our dervish character, we worked with him to reveal some insignias or something about Nightfall and Abaddon and whatnot, I believe. Or no, wait, or was it the weird like head thing, head tribe or something? We worked with someone that was related to this guy. That's the main point. And yeah, persuade Prince Boka the Magnificent to join the Sun Spirits in the struggle against Warmarshal Varesh. And Prince Boka the Magnificent, if you remember, we worked with a chef while we were in Istan as our dervish. I think he was like standing somewhere here. And he was like, bring me a bunch of food so I can, at the time I thought like he actually brings the food that you bring him to Prince Boka, but thinking about it a little bit more, I'm like, wait, we give him the food here, then what, he wraps it? Because the food doesn't even seem like they're made to travel, right? They look like they're like kebabs, like, and the salad, a bowl of salad and stuff, right? So it doesn't really make sense for him to like grab all that food and what, like take a boat from here, maybe take it all the way here and up here, or maybe take it here into here, up here, through here maybe. Actually, he doesn't even look like he can go through here or here. This looks like a big waterfall here. So what, did he go here, drop off at Nindu Bay, get like a escort of some kind, and then make a trek all the way up here to Vabbi, to I don't even know where Prince Boka the Magnificent's palace is. But then yeah, wouldn't that food like spoil by then? So I was thinking maybe you give him that food, which is like apparently Istani local kind of flavors, kind of food recipes and whatnot, and maybe that chef learns how to make that stuff by reverse engineering what you gave him, and then he takes that experience and what he learned back to Prince Boka the Magnificent and cooks it for him or something, and maybe gets like uses Prince Boka the Magnificent's like network to like start a what is it called, supply chain to get like that kind of ingredients all the way here so they can consistently have that kind of flavors. But anyway, and yeah, of course, Tur the Mighty is related to Talcora, so we already heard about each one of these right from the get-go, pretty much. Recruit Prince Metu the Wise, persuade Prince Boka the Magnificent, coerce Prince Amtu the Mighty to rally against what? Why do we need to coerce? Next one's like manipulate. Anyway, for years I have orchestrated and overseen the celebrations of this great holiday, the Day of Liss. It is a grand celebration of our most sacred goddess, Lissa, who has inspired and shaped the great beauty of our land. Tell me more about the holiday. For countless generations, we have held the annual celebration of the great beauty Lissa has bestowed upon our lands and people. It is a day of games, of merrymaking, of relaxation and joyous celebration. Take off your sandals and enjoy yourself, friend. On this day, the troubles of daily life are forgotten. Why is Lissa so important? Though we worship and respect all the gods, Goddess Lissa shaped the lands that we call home. Lore suggests that the goddess herself molded Vabians in her own glorious image. Any more about this holiday? I think that we already... Yeah, for countless generations. Yeah, that's fine. Could you introduce me to the Princess of Vabbi? My duty is to coordinate the celebration. The princess pay me well for my service. I'm not about to shirk my responsibilities. Why don't you go introduce yourself? Don't be shy now. Thank you. I must be going now. Okay. Okay, we gotta move out. Transform and move out. Vabbi Guard. Hey, Vabbi Guard. I've been invited to this place. I am very, very special. Yanni's here, and General Morgan. Oh yeah, they're like, he's like her teacher or something like that. I don't remember. Morgan, I didn't expect to see you here. It's been too long, General. I did not expect to find you in the company of Istani spies, dear Kihani. What do you mean? Lissa guides me in all I do, Morgan. You should remember that, which Priest Jashek has taught us. Trust me when I say this is for the greater good. A valid point, Kiani. Now it is time to celebrate Lissa. Oh man, it's moving too fast. And her beauty, I will spare your friends during the festivities. But don't think for a moment that I am not watching. Know this, Istani. You are my enemy. I have sworn on my honor to crush you. Should we meet again, I won't turn a blind eye. Don't worry about Morgan. He's a man of his word and will spare you this day. We need to attend to the matters at hand. Do not be distracted. Spread out and talk to the princess. I need to converse with Morgan about the Kournans. Okay. They're like whisper, 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 whisper. Ooh, look at all these people down here. There sure isn't a lot of people for what's supposed to be a huge festival. I guess this is about the amount of things you can load into memory back in the days in the game. They don't want to push it too much. What, back in the days, you get 512 megabytes of memory in 2008? Oh no, maybe we were starting to get into the gigabytes of memory at that point. You have like 64 gigabytes of memory and you're like, wait. Nowadays it's 64 gigabytes of memory. Back in the days, maybe it was like 8 gigabytes of memory was quite a lot, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to remember how much gigabytes of memory my old computer had. I think it only had 4 gigabytes, actually, the computer I used to play this game. Or was it 2? I think it was 4. Was how much, like, the laptop I was using to play this game. I think it was 4 gigabytes. Whoa, look at this person. Hey there, you looking pretty nice. What's your name? Oh, thanks. My name is Felix. Look at all these weirdos. They're all dancing. Damn, this guy's got some moves. Look at this guy go. He's a musician. Wait, what? They should put like musicians because they're not actually playing anything. They're doing all the air guitar, air flute, air drums, I guess. This is what their emotes are. Well, this person's got a plate of food. Doesn't look too appetizing. Dende and Nina. My uncle Metu says I should learn to dance, but my friend says I'll get sick if I touch girls, because they're gross and smelly. Don't fear the cooties, child. I will show you how to dance like a chicken. Are you ready? Let's dance the night away. So we had to do a dance. Thank you for showing me those moves. I guess girls aren't so bad after all. Hee. And then they go off doing their own thing. Chukda. Vabbi and guard. Wait, what? There's a lot of like random banter. Hold on. I hear the Kournans are taking an unusual interest in Vabbi art and history. Perhaps we have misjudged Varesh. A woman of grace and culture would soon realize that Vabbi is worthy of a strong alliance. It could be best for both our provinces. Art? History? My friend, you're far too trusting in rumors. Varesh doesn't want to study Vabbi. She wants to conquer it. Famian and the Fabulous is staging a new play this month in the Boca Amphitheater. I already have tickets, of course. I hope it's meaningful and moving as his last production. Norgu was in it. Okay, they introduced Norgu here. And you know how I adore his work. No, be serious. Varys Osha, she's a noble ruler, and her father before her, as her father before her. The treaties between Vabbi and Kourna are sterling. What? You mean assault of the 20-foot bananas? I suppose I could call it moving. Oh no, these are all like different people talking. So this Assault of the 20-Foot Banana is the Norgu movie or play that was written that the other person was talking about, right? I suppose I would call it moving if by that you mean the audience disappeared from the theater faster than a ham from Boca's buffet line. That's sterling, my friend. And then there's gold. I'll bet you I know which of the two Varesh has more interest in. Why else would her army be massing at our door? Obviously you don't appreciate true art. Either that or I don't like bananas. Thank you for showing me that. So Dende says, General Morgan attended another gathering here a few months ago. I found him to be quite cultured, and such a deep faith the man has in Lissa. The soldiers under him are lucky to have such a noble leader. The general, yes, but if you speak of all Kourna leadership, well, I have to disagree. I do not personally like the direction Varesh is taking her province, and Morgan has done nothing to stop her. Don't assume just because Morgan follows orders that he agrees with them. Anyone in the military will tell you, obey first, then question. General Morgan is a loyal man. I don't even know if these are boys or girls. General Morgan's a loyal man who believes in the good of Kourna. He follows Varesh's father, you know. He followed Varesh's father, you know. Well, in this case, the apple has fallen quite far from the tree. The Osa lineage is not what it once was. Oh, dang. Talking about their lineage and stuff. You see, we were chatting about the recent politics that's going around. I like how they let us carry our weapon in this. If you're like a warrior or a dervish, you're like walking around holding your scythe. Everyone's just like, ah, that's pretty normal, I guess. Or you're holding your like sword and your shield or your giant hammer. Oh, Daddy, look at that tree. It's floating. That tree? Oh no, the Mo people has been talking. Oh boy, do I really want to read all this stuff? Well, in this case, oh wait, no. Will there be a new production this month? I would love to escort you to another play. You look resplendent the last time we attended the theater. The last time? Yes, I remember you. Yes, I do believe a new play is opening soon, but I believe it's by a Kourna playwright. Trying to understand Kourna plays always gives me a headache. The Vabbians, some of them don't really like Kournans. Ah, but I heard this is a light romantic comedy. Just your style. Do you enjoy romantic plays, don't you? Remember the performance during the winter festival? The one that made you cuddle up against me? And then the next one is, oh, Daddy, look at the trees floating. That's, like back to back here is a little bit weird, right? If you're not paying attention to who's talking. That wasn't because of the play, it was snowing. That's the Savoran tree. Oh wait, no, this one is for the one above, but then this one, this Vabbian noble is for this child. That's the Savoran tree, Ashante. It's list, is it Ashant? 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 Ashante? It's Lissa's favorite tree in all the world. It's fed with water from the Elon and grows in the light of Lissa's smile. Look, a leaf fell right into my hands. Can I keep it, Daddy? Can I? Of course you can, sweetheart. That means Lissa is watching over you, huh? Lumo the Mime. I am Lumo, master of mime of Vabbi. My skills is they are recognized by the great Prince Metu the Wise, who has granted me the hiccup, the right to speak when not performing in respect for my world-class miming abilities. My command of my body and face paint is unmatched. I guess he's supposed to be drunk and that's why he's hiccuping and burping. What is a mime duel? This challenge is thus. I will perform a series of movements, impressions if you will. You must duplicate my every move without error. Should you keep up through 10 rounds of my masterful mimery? Well, we'll needn't discuss that. You will almost certainly lose to Lumo. You're down. You're going down, silent clown. Okay, let's see this. Lumo, this day you shall know defeat. Prepare to battle, mime. Wait, this challenge is grueling as it's difficult. It is entirely possible that your extremities may be so exhausted from your mime duel, they simply fall off. Are you willing to risk life and limb? Lumo, this day you shall know defeat. Prepare for battle, mime. Okay, so point. Flex. Flex again. Loot. Egg. Boo? Cheered? Loot? Wave. Violin? I have lost? Impossible! I feel like half the mimes I used to be. Enjoy your success while it lasts, or it will never happen again. Okay, I did it in my first try. I remember there was two animations that always trip me up, that I always get them mixed up. I think it was cheer and something else. I don't remember. Maybe it was boo and shoo, I think. Maybe the two that I keep getting tripped up, but he only did one of them, I think, throughout the entire thing. And also, like, back in the days, I remember when I was really young, I had trouble spelling the word guitar. And it's actually because of this game that I've actually learned how to properly spell guitar to do this, to do this emote. I was always like, guitar? Gutiar? And I always mess up. And then, like, when he does the guitar, I don't know how to spell it. I'm like, no! But, yeah. I learned how to spell that word because of this game. Jejumba. Okay, let's see what this person has to offer us. Shadow guide you, friend. I am Jejumba. That is all you need to know. I am here on my own business, which is none of yours. I couldn't help but notice that you may need a gift to appraise Fat Prince Blubba, the malodorous over there. For the life of me, I can't think of why you would want to have anything to do with him. But everyone knows gifts are the easiest way to get his attention. Well, that and a large buffet spread. How do you know so much about Prince Bukka the Magnificent? Let's just say I know the prince, but he doesn't. Let's just say I know the prince, but he doesn't know me. It's best things stay the way. It's best things stay that way. Oh man, my reading is like really, really bad today. He has a sweet tooth for rare arts and Elonian antiquities. I have a certain affinity for all the prince's belongings. That pig-headed fool is none the wiser. Yes, I need a gift for the prince. I have in my possession a rare antique vase from the early Chulo dynasty. I know the prince's taste quite well. I assure you he'll bray like the donkey he is when he sees it. It can be yours for 4 platinum. Holy moly, that's highway robbery. That's like most of my, okay, not most of my money, but can you imagine if I didn't come in with this money? A relative steal, if you ask me. Does these look like the clothes of a wealthy noble? How about we work out some other arrangement? You drive a hard bargain, Missy. Here's your platinum. I will give Prince Bukka the Magnificent the gift of your head. So I guess this one you like kill this person? You can't keep that stolen junk. It's probably a cheap knockoff anyway. I'm tempted to press this. I don't think I've actually like done this thing before. I think this person was always the person I never actually did anything for because they asked for money. Like, I think there's more than 5 festivities and I always did the other 5 and not this one. What happens if I do this? Oh, we literally fight. Okay, here, have some life siphon. The necrosis. This is just for me, really, the blood bond, so don't worry about it. Rare antique Elonian. So this person just died, and we're like in the presence of all these like high-ranking military people and guards, and we're actually being hunted right now by the Kournans. Like we're not exactly like above board here, right? We're trying to lay low. Oops. That person just drank too much, I think. Yeah, you know, Vabians. They love doing stuff like that. Quotation, unquotation, Palawa Joko. Dual Master Lumbo. Alright, let's see what this person. For a great many years, we have celebrated the victory of Turaiosa over Palawa Joko at the Battle of Jahai. If not for that victory, Vabbi would not stand before you today. Tell me about the Battle of Jahai. The Battle of Jahai stands at the greatest moment in our history. Palawa Joko, the scourge of Vabbi, led his massive army into the Elonian lands, conquering everything in his path. Turaiosa, hero of our people, met Palawa Joko with force. Both commanders dueled to decide the outcome. Turaiosa proved victorious, crushing Palawa Joko. It is a common practice at most any Vabian celebrations to reenact the great duel between both leaders to commemorate our freedom. I wish to enact the Battle of Jahai. The actor playing Palawa Joko seems to have drunk himself into a stupor. He believes he really is the scourge of Vabbi. Judging by his inebriated ramblings, I think he's intent on rewriting history. Are you sure you want to go through with this? I will reenact the duel. Lords and ladies of Vabbi, gather around for today. We celebrate the victory of mighty Turiosa at the Battle of Jahai. Long ago, two great armies met near the Grand Cataract of the Elon River to determine our people's fate. One army led by the undead Lord Palawa Joko, the Scourge of Vabbi, set to bring destruction and chaos to our lands. The second army was led by the great hero of Ilona, Turiosa, who sought to lead our people to the promised land of the gods. The two leaders faced off to determine his outcome. How does this person look like? Oh, it's just a regular guy. Witnessed a great battle between these great heroes, and it was long ago. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Oh, I got a bob and reeve. Ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah, ee. On this day, Palawa Joko will prove victorious! Okay, here's Life Siphon. Have some necrosis. This blood bond is just for me. Don't worry about it. Just ignore. Here's another necrosis. Oh, I need Signa the Lost Soul to, recharge a little bit. Have another Icy Vein. And then, I guess... Wait, no, he's already dead. Did they say anything now that it's done? Hello? Is that it? For a great many years, oh no, you already read that. Oh no, they do say things. Turiosa, you are the victor. I, Palawa Joko, Scourge of Vabbi, yield to you. Ladies and gentlemen, our hero and protector, Turiosa is victorious! Woo! Woo! Yeah, okay. A little bit of RPing there. Alright. The Great Zetuka is here. Oh yeah, I did a quest with this guy. I don't know if I mentioned it. In, Jahai, I believe? Where's Jahai? He exits out of here, and he's, standing, right here, I think. And he used him... The whole quest is for you to explore this place. He runs from point to point, and then he tells you about a big story that happened there that he was a part of. And we just go around Jahai buffs, and then eventually he goes oh, thanks for hanging out with me. I think he ends around here. So, oh, thanks for hanging out with me. Here's some junk that I don't need, and then you get a bunch of quest rewards. I wonder what he says when you talk to him. Oh, it's you again, are you Inyum? You're just in time to see me off. I'm preparing for my next hunting safari. The greatest safari the land of Vabbi has ever seen. I am heading into the desolation after the greatest worm to burrow the sands of Ilona. I shall return a triumphant hero. So yeah, this is actually in reference to what we're going to be doing soon, the great worms and burrowing the sands. But then at this point, we're not supposed to know that. So this is kind of a bit of a nod, I guess, a little bit of foreshadowing. Dragging the carcasses of the beast behind me so all can celebrate my prowess. Surely there will be a feast greater than even the one before you today when I return. Make sure you attend. It will be an historic occasion. Okay. I think this guy, what you're supposed to do is go around. There's a lot of these servants. You're supposed to outdrink him. So you go around to all these servants and take the drink off of their trays. But I don't remember if it's specifically these guys or does new people spawn. None can outdrink the mighty Xylo. All who have tried has fallen comatose at my feet, face down in their own bile. You look like the sturdy type, but can you hold your own at the bar? I challenge you to a drinking contest. I don't have any drinks for you. This trusty Craig here is for me alone. So we just talk to these guys, right? Sip through the party and nab drinks from the willing. If you can imbibe 12 mugs before I finish this keg, you win. But trust me, you don't have a chance, lightweight. Wait, but who do we talk to though? Drinks remaining. Our drinks is for the nobles. Are you drinking that? Oh, we just talked to random people. Are you drinking that? Are you drinking that? Other coaches. Are you gonna drink that? Did you see what just happened? Well, are you gonna drink that? Well, great Zetuka, you gotta legs full to the top. You's gonna, hey, can I have that? Oh no, he's attacking me. Because I stole his drink! Oopsies. I don't think guards are allowed to drink, right? It's a miracle just to standing. Thanks, can I have that? Yeah, can I? I suppose I've had enough. What a festival without a drink or two. Boring, that's what. So many drinks, so little time. I guess these guys should be next. Oh no, he's almost done. I just need to talk to these two, right? Did I talk to them already? So many drinks, so little time. Well, this great Sudoku is killing everyone. Does he stop if we, like, try to make him stop? Please stop, great Sudoku. Guess we shouldn't have stole his drink. I'm actually kind of worried. What? You beat me? My pants off to you. Oh, he's calmed down. He's killed a bunch of royal servants. What? You beat me? My pants off to you. Now if you'll... Excuse me, I have to attend a meeting between an empty bucket and tonight's dinner. I love you, man. I love you, man. I think that's a reference to a movie, right? I don't remember what it was, but I remember that being kind of... I guess this shows my age, right? This is like... I think it was like a commercial or something. Either a commercial or a movie about beer. It has like partying and beers in it. And then they say this to each other when they're all like drunk. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it being like one of those things. It was a meme before a meme was a thing. Before the term meme was coined. It was like one of those things, one of those zeitgeist things where everyone seems to know it, even though you don't specifically go out to find it. It's just like on TV or something, and it like spreads like a viral kind of thing. Oh no, I already finished that, so should be good there. Talcora is here. Let's talk to Talcora. Oh, Norgu is here. This will be a guy who joins our team soon. Get him. He's got a belly. Like me. And this is Gorin. You can choose between him or him. You can kind of tell that they're special because they have like more design to them than all the other NPCs. Royal Guard Zende. I am Zende, a member of the Metu the Wise's elite Royal Guards. Be foolish enough to draw your weapon near the prince, and it will be the last move you make. Do not make eyes at Talcora, the prince's daughter, either. You are not worthy to gaze upon the likes of her. Tell me about Prince Metu the Wise. The prince is something of a scholar, not a fighting man. It's Sir... Oh wait, Prince Metu the Wise is... I thought it was Metu the Mighty, but no, I was wrong. I got that mixed up. The prince is something of a scholar, not a fighting man. I've served tougher men before, but few paid better than Prince Metu. He's a good man that shows genuine concern for his people, especially that daughter of his. Despite his best intentions, the prince is reluctant to take action. Perhaps he's concerned about criticism. Tell me about Talcora. Talcora is the light of the Prince Metu's life. If anything were to happen to her, I feared he'd never be the same. Talcora lives a truly privileged life. I don't think she realizes just how lucky she is. Yeah, she's going off on adventures, not knowing how dangerous it is. She's kind of supposed to be like the naive princess kind of archetype. Thank you, that's all. Wait, is there anything else? Wait, why is he highlighted then if he doesn't do anything? Hey Talcora, how are you doing? Listen, I'm very sorry I didn't reveal my identity, but I didn't think you'd let me accompany you if you knew who I was. I thought we knew who she was when we talked to Koss, and she's like, oh... No, Koss was talking about Milani. But I thought we knew who she was when, was it Jarek? The stand-in for, Cormyr? When Cormyr went to foreign lands to try and recruit heroes? Was his name Jarek or Jerish? He was saying like, oh, that Talcora, she's like a princess. She's too privileged and, of royalty and blah, blah, blah. She doesn't know anything about actual war and stuff, and she's just telling us what we need to do. She's your problem now, kind of thing. So I thought we already knew she was a princess, like, from the get-go. And I think when we unlocked her hero thing, when we had a little bubble thing that popped up, didn't that also say, like, she's royalty of some kind too. Oh man, I'm like not remembering things well. I don't know if that's the thing, or if this is actually where this has been revealed, or maybe we knew, we like other people has told us, but she herself has never told us, right? So maybe we can kind of think of us as we knew, but we didn't care because we need all the help we can get, and it never really became a problem or anything of issue to talk about. But now, like, it has become up front and center, right? Of her identity, and she has to tell us like straight up. So yeah, maybe that's the way I should interpret what's going on. I'm very sorry I didn't reveal my identity, but I didn't think you would let me accompany you if you knew who I was. We'd best not be seen together right now. I'll meet up with you again once the party is over. My father's extremely upset, and he might take his anger out on you. Why didn't you tell me about your father? Oh, maybe we knew she was royalty, but we didn't know she was specifically Prince Metu the Wise's daughter, who was like a Vabian person that we were gonna have to deal with soon. And we just thought like, oh, she's a princess of Kourna or princess of Istan or something, some nobility in Istan. If it were up to him, my father would have me do anything but stay at home and act like a princess. I long to travel and see the world, to do something grand with my life, and be like the great adventurers the storytellers spin tales about. If you found out who I was afraid you'd just send me back to my father. I'm truly sorry. Good day. I have to go. It's like that meme of like Mass Effect where you might accidentally start like a conversation with an NPC, and the NPC's like, oh, I need help, oh, this is terrible, and it's like a quest giver, except you like don't want to deal with that at the moment, so you choose like the escape option. It's like, I'm sorry, I have to go now. You just leave, and they're like, oh, I need help, oh, there's all these terrible people, I lost my children and I have to find them, you have to help me. I should go. I understand that because of you, my nephew Dende is learning to dance. We just like learned taught his nephew how to dance and attracted like the ladies. He is the typical child who doesn't yet understand how the beauty of a woman can move the soul. In time, I am sure he will be enticing the ladies to join him on the dance floor. Dance floor, a euphemism, maybe? In return, actually this is about children, so maybe we shouldn't talk about it in that kind of aspect, that kind of point of view. In return, actually he's bringing it to that. Like, he's young now, but in time, this child will grow up to like want to do things with ladies, right? In return for your kind favor to my kin, I will grant you an audience. I'm ready. Warmarshal Varesh is coming to overtake Vabbi, serving a dark, forbidding, and evil god. Impossible. Vabbi has always been a friend to Kourna. I cannot believe she would deceive us. It is unthinkable. Okay, so he's on board just like that. I guess we hopefully tell Kourna, as he always. Kourna already has his ears on this, right? Maybe is that the saying? Maybe she's already telling him like, yeah, we found some weird shit in Istan, and evidence points to big bad Varesh. And since he's like, apparently he like spoils her apparently, so maybe he like, even though he doesn't like her going out on adventures and stuff and being an independent person, he's like you have to let her go, you have to let her grow and stuff, and he also like spoils her maybe, so he doesn't want to say no to her. Royal food taster. Blessing of Lissa upon you, friend. My name is Rendu, master food taster for Prince Boka the Magnificent. My role is to ensure he consumes only foodstuffs of the highest quality. Foodstuffs? What's the difference between foodstuffs and food? Is it potentially like there's junk food? Maybe foodstuff like incorporates junk food into it too, like lots of highly processed like potato chips and weird candies and stuff. Because apparently, like, I think like FDA or something, if like some consumables don't really have any nutritional value, you can't really denote it as like food or something, so they make up another word like foodstuffs, like candy and chocolate. It doesn't really have any nutritional value except for maybe like the carbohydrates you get out of it from the sugar. But that's not really like, that's a macronutrient, so you don't really need to rely on candy for that kind of nutrients. So they had to call it like foodstuffs because maybe junk food is a little bit too negatively aligned. That word, like the connotation is negatively aligned. So they just kind of have like a neutral sounding word for food that it's food you eat for fun, more like food you eat for necessity. Maybe that's what this is going for. He has extremely rich, finicky taste, and any morsel that isn't perfectly prepared will spoil his appetite. Okay, Gorin. The boss say to stand here and guard. I better not move, or he'll get angry. This book, oh, can't talk to him specifically. When we try to talk to him, will he just tell us to go away? If you're not here to lavish me with pleasantries or expensive gifts, I have no use for you. Be gone. Do not waste my valuable time. Finance Minister Oluda. I am Oluda, Finance Minister of the most powerful and gracious, Prince Boka the Magnificent. I handle his matters of coin and estate on a day-to-day basis. Did you wish to bestow upon the great prince a gift of appreciation for his wise and benevolent leadership? I have something in my profession I'd like to give him. This offering of gold should be a worthy gift. Let's just give him the thing that we killed someone for. I mean, like, we already did the crime, right? We might as well take advantage of it. So we gave him the rare antique Elonian vase. Very nice indeed. I will present this to him personally. The prince is a powerful ally. Stay on his good side and you'll be better for it. Okay, so I finished 5 out of 5 festivities. So I wonder what the other... Maybe there is only 5. But this specific one, you can have different routes. You can either kill that person. I think if you ask that person that I killed there, like, is there any other way we can do this? She tells you to, like, go even further in to kill, like, this monster that drops something. Or you can just straight up give her the money for the thing, right? Maybe there was only the 5 festivities. Unless I'm missing, like, a spot. I felt like I came down from here and went around there and came here, right? We also even, like, fought Zeteku, too, so... I never actually done that before. I didn't know if you steal its drink, you'll get mad at you. That's like a new thing for me. My finance minister informs me of your generous gift. This expensive vase from my collection, I will return your kindness by granting you audience to speak with me now. Though our conversations must remain brief, I have a rather sizable stable of donors needing my attention. I am ready. Warmarshal Varesh is a threat, you say? Last I heard, it was those wretched Sunspear fiends that attacked Kourna, correct? Warmarshal Varesh has defeated the Sunspears once, and I see no reason to think it won't happen again. Profit is my concern, and I shall ally with the side that will win. Dang, okay, that sucks. What is he holding? Your staff is nothing compared to mine. Your staff is small and little and thin. My staff is big and long and rough and throbbing. Actually, no, my staff is not throbbing. Bond the Venerable. Yes, hello there, friend. Joyous salutations and pleasantrisms abound. I see. It seems ages since we swapped tales and drunk ales, hasn't it? Wait, who are you again? This person is like one of those, like, really swarmy, like, business people who goes around saying, oh, hey, you, how's it going, man? Did you do that thing that you said you were gonna do? They, like, pretend to know you really well. They, like, research you for a little bit, and then they, like, try to... But then they don't remember your names after, because they're all off to, like, pursue the next person. Hail and well met, my poorly accessorized friend. Of course, I always have a moment for a fan. I'm sure you love my work in Rurik, Prince of Tyria, no? Then you saw me portray Helvilgar, Terror of the Tides. What? Haven't you seen any of my plays? Ye gods, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Okay. What these guys think? I'm on duty. Speak to me later if we must. I'm on the lookout for Istani spies. Go bother someone else. Oh, you're on the lookout for spies, I see. It'll be a shame if one just showed up in front of you and you did not know what to do about it. I guess we're Istani, but we're not spies. We're just here for the festivities. Let's talk to this lady. You don't exactly look like the usual guests. Got the smell of battle and blood about you. Don't look so surprised when you've been around the smell as often as I have. You come to recognize it. I report to Prince Amtur the Mighty. He's the master of the region near the Zagon Citadel and the Outlands. Tell me about Prince Amter the Mighty. The prince is the most honorable man I have the pleasure of serving. Were it up to me, I'd throw the other two down a well and put Prince Amter in charge of all of Vabbi. Of the three great principalities, my lord was granted the worst piece of territory. His section of the province is mostly unpopulated. His bastion of power is his citadel on the edge of the wilderness. We spend most of our lives fighting off the inhuman tribes so that the rest of Vabbi is safe to ignore the world and focus on itself. Tell me about the lands near the citadel. The lands near my home are a broken region of mountains, caves, and badlands where creatures from beyond reside. It is home to Scree, Harpy, Haket, and other deadly and foul creatures. Long ago, the eastern borders were guarded by massive forces. Alas, between the three princes, only Prince Amter provides forces to protect the border. The others believe no threat exists, though it would take only a day for them to see the truth. Tell me. Oh yeah. No, thank you for your time. Good day. Good day. It's a lady. Sounds like she really likes Prince M2 the Wise. You have a crush on him? You can tell me. I'm a lady. Girl talk. Prince M2 the Mighty. I hear you won the Battle of Jahai reenactment today. Most impressive. I have a great respect for those with guts to fight and skill to win. If you seek my audience, I will gladly spare a moment of my time. It is the least I can do for a skilled gladiator such as yourself. I am ready. So when you press I am ready, I guess you can kind of think of it as like the Genshin Impact fade to black with a bunch of text like, and then you told them the story and then fade back in. I believe these concerns you have regarding Warmarshal Varesh have merit, but I have greater problems of my own that I cannot be distracted from. My lands are on the edge of Vabbi. They border on the wilds, where the creatures from the broken lands lurk. Should my fortress fall to those horrors, all of Vabbi will follow within a matter of days. I must keep my attention on my front gates. I pray Lissa will go with you in your quest against Varesh. Okay, well that sucks. Wait, I can talk to him again. Oh! I somehow activated a cutscene by accident.
The flaw in Palawa Joko's invasion of Vabbi was that he outran his supply lines. Once Tarayasa flanked him, Palawa's forces were doomed. What's that?
Sounds like harpies. Scree harpies.
Don't be a fool, Kourna. There are no harpies anywhere near here.
Oh, look, there's one right there.
Of course, you have been wrong before.
Man, that one landed one right in where all the princes are.
Everyone move to the exits in an orderly fashion. There is only one of them. This is not the time to panic. Very well. This is now the time to panic.
Or you guys tell Korra heal me and I'll fight them with you.
This way, Father. I'll protect you.
No, you protect me. You're my friend. And we're shooting our staff orbs at them. That guy's just punching them. Dude, royal servant, you like took all of them on by yourself with your fists. Are you secretly like a badass warrior that no one knows about? Damn, you think it would be these Vabbian guards that was fighting there, right? Defend the garden and its guests by slaying the harpies. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Everyone, group up on me and follow my lead. I guess I didn't really need Well of Blood, right? Well of Blood is kind of like I guess I can just walk over there and get some healing. Three-wing food tray. I think you can pick up these food trays. I don't know why you're allowed to do this. I don't think that you really need this for anything. Maybe there was a festivity that required me to like bring food. I don't know. Uh-oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I actually died. Oh my god. Well, that's really annoying. Is it because I was targeting the favorable winds? Can you guys res me? Oh wow, that really sucks. I would do all that again. I have an invitation. Oh wow, that really sucks. Just because I was like digging around, talking and stuff, and not really paying attention to the fights. All right, I guess we can do this really quickly. We won't have to read everything again. Oh, that really sucks, man. Yeah, it really sucks that whenever I hit the target closest, it didn't target the Scree that was attacking me. It targeted the spirit, and I couldn't cast Life Siphon on him. We don't have to care about what they say. I'm really disappointed in that. Alright, we gotta help Dende. Oh, what? Got rubber banded. Okay, we gotta help Dende. We gotta... Oh, I did the mime thing again. I think I got lucky the first time with the mime thing. Hey Dende, how are you doing? Okay, let's dance. Woo! We're speedrunning this. Woo! So I guess if you just went to the, like, beeline the princess, they go like, don't talk to me until you've proven you're cool. And you gotta go around doing random things to prove you're cool. Like, if you go up to him, he'll probably be like, oh, I don't know who you are. And then you gotta go help Dende dance, or go up to this person, Akura's dad. And then if you do the Paula Joko thing, Prince Amtur the Mighty will be like, "Ooh, you're cool," but if you didn't, he'll be like, "You're not cool." And of course, Prince Boka wanted the Elonian vase, right? Okay, let's do the Zelo the Drunkard. Do it! Ah, there, you were drinking that. Oh, hi there, you're drinking that. Ah, there, you're drinking that. Oh, I could have actually used... I could also use fall back to heal there, too. Drinking that. Drinking that. Drinking that. Drink that. Drinking that. Blech. Happy and noble. Drinking that. Does this person give me anything? Drinking that. I hope you get backwash. These guys, right? I guess there's 5 here, so I didn't really have to do... Didn't really have to, like, steal from that random guy that got mad at me. Okay, now we fight Paula Joko. Oh, but we gotta wait for his dialogue, right? Let's reenact! I love you, man. All the dialogue is starting to mix up. Dual Master Limbo. Long ago, I used to be Chinese. Alright, Palawa Joko. Yeah, I guess this is also a little bit of foreshadowing too. We do meet with Palawa Joko. They foreshadowed Palawa Joko already when we had to meet by the statue of Palawa Joko at the exit of the Sunspear Sanctuary in Jahai Bluffs. On this day, Palawa Joko will prove victorious. I do get healing, that's good. Yeah. Oh, I got degen on me. And I got nothing to get rid of the degen. Okay, that's done now. I participated in 3 out of 5. So there's a drinking one. There was just this one, right? And then there's Polka the Magnificent. Is that one of them? Oh, you're going down, sounding like a hound. Violin. Guitar. Egg. Guitar. What is that one? I think that's the one that I never know what it is. I think he wins this time. I gotta look up what that one is. Pick me, no. Ponder, no. Roar. Shoot. Is it taunt? Dang. Okay. Cheer. Pick me. Flex. Guitar. Drums. Beg. Laugh. Laugh again. Cheer? Did I mess up? Cheer. What? You move with the grace of what? What's happening? You're going down, son. Okay. Cheer? That's not it, is it? What is that? If it's not cheer. Okay. Let's try this again. Wave. Dance. Point. Laugh. Point. Violin. Drums. Slash roar. Okay. What is that? What was that? Go team, no. Excited, no. Flute, drum, double take. Catch breath? Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh man, I did so much better the first time around. But the first time around, there was a lot of repeats. That's cheer. Laugh. Violin. Drums. Slash breath. Flex. Taunt? Ooh. Drums. Dance. Drums. Ah, there we go. Cool. Man, it must be cheer and roar that I keep getting mixed up with, well, as I was saying earlier in the previous one. It looks like cheering, I don't know. I guess I'm not good with the emos. But yeah. We can activate this. But yeah, thanks for the tips. I didn't know. I always had to refer to the wiki for the different emotes. Yes, I need a gift. I will bring the golden feather. Okay. So yeah, if you don't kill this person, then you just go. Wait, we killed a royal guard captain. Cheer is 2 arms, I guess, not harms. 1 is roar. That's just so random, I feel like. So we had to kill this guy. Thieves, keep them away from the prince's possessions. Shields up. Get him. So we had to kill someone else. I think it was probably better to have killed that lady because she seems like a bad person, right? Whereas this person is just trying to do his job. But my previous attempt at this mission is probably the better way to go. I'm too cheap of an Asian to give up 4 plat just to like do that part of the mission. And I don't think they give it back. If I paid the 4 plat and failed this mission, I would have been so sad. Even more sad than how I actually failed the mission. That's only 4 out of 5. Then giving the gold plume to Prince Boka must be the last one. Alright. Oh, wait. I like to give him this. His girthiness has plenty of... Oh, his girthiness? Okay, so he doesn't want the gold plume. So, what do I actually do with that then? Do I just give it to the lady? And then she'll give me the vase, the Elonian vase? I feel like my first playthrough was like way more smooth with this mission, even though I did all the reading and stuff. Aha! You have the golden feather. Here, take this silly vase off my hands. I'm sure the prince would be more than happy with it, especially if you cram a sandwich inside. Okay. Do you want a guild membership just for services? Like me being able to go to your guild? What kind of services would there be in a guild hall that you can't get elsewhere? Is there any special stuff in guild halls? I know my guild hall for sure is not like you have to pay platinum to get all the services. It's like not there's no progression in it at all. This thing. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. I have one? I have one what? I have one guild, or I already have a membership. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm ready. Okay. He doesn't like it. Then Prince Amp2. And get Kerr's luck skill earlier. Ooh. I think I can do that in my own guild hall at the moment, so I don't know. I feel like it's mean to say no to your offer, but at the same time I don't know if oh no, I have to leave my guild in order to join your guild, right? And I'm only allied with this person. I don't know how guilds work in this game actually. In Guild Wars 2, you can have multiple guilds. You can count to like 5 or 6 guilds. But I think in this game, you can only be a part of one guild, right? And I think I'll probably want to stick with the one guild that I have with my friends. So I can see this thing count up as the years go by. Alright. I already have skills and no worries. Oh, thanks. Oh, can we skip this? Okay, this time I need to be sure I don't get myself killed. Yeah. At least my blood bond is keeping these guards alive. Uh-oh. You guys want to, like, go in there and attack them? Ooh, yeah, they do a lot of damage. I'm actually, like, getting punished by them pretty bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I should have brought more, like, healing abilities. You inherited your guild. Still dead, but I still use the NPCs. I guess that's kind of like what my guild is, right? I made that guild, but really it's also dead too. I'm the only one who's actually doing anything in it. Okay, so as long as I kind of let these palace guards go in, I seem okay. Do I have to kill this guy? Do they not get aggroed to him? There we go. It looks like we've cleared it. Oh, there's more up here. That's where Dende is. We gotta help him. That's one of the prince's nephews. I guess it would be Telcora's cousin. Give them blood bond to heal them up. I'm surprised, like, I'm actually really squishy. I don't have, like, Telcora putting all the protection prayers on me. Whoop, there we go. I think that's finished then, right? Ooh, that's a little embarrassing. Dying and having to do that all over again. Oh, those Scree has boobs. Why do bird people need human boobs? Don't they lay eggs? They don't feed their babies. It's because I look nice, okay?
What a mess.
Yes, but the question is, why would the Scree Harpies attack here?
All I can say is, thank the gods for Warmarshal Varesh.
What?
If the Harpies are raiding, we'll need all the troops she can spare.
True. Excuse me. I need to check in with my forces.
Oh, so now the princess want to hang out with us.
Yes, I'd best get back as well. Will you be joining me, daughter?
I have made my own arrangements, father.
I see that you have. We will speak of this later.
Her staff looks kind of like a spear, actually.
And I had best get back home as well. The new theater season is about to start. Goran, fetch my sedan chair.
Oh, you are, yes,
Those
sir, boss.
idiots.
Let them go. You've broken the ice. I have some leads that we should follow up on.
We're in the Kodash Bazaar. This is the main city of this area, so I was alluding to this earlier. Referencing Kamadan, like the Vabbi equivalent to Kamadan and Sunspear Sanctuary. We're now at the Kodash Bazaar, which is the big city here in Vabbi. Is this the person we talked to? Ah yes, Ayuinyum. Von the Venerable. unknown until now Cornan playwright has graciously rented out the Boca Amphitheater from none other than the esteemed Boca the Magnificent himself. He has a very special performance that he says will sweep Vabbi by storm. He specifically had invitations for you to the rehearsal. For the upcoming performance, will you attend? I love theater. We need to talk about Kiani first, though. Okay, that is the primary quest. Nice. All's well that ends well. I'm gonna quickly take a look at the skill person here, but I think I'm gonna be winding down the stream now. It took me a lot longer to do that one mission than I thought because I died during it. And yeah, like I said earlier, or like in a previous stream, I'm trying to keep these streams like around 2 hours, and we kind of blown past the 2-hour mark already. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap up a few things and probably end the stream soon. Ooh, there's some new skills. So no new death magic skill. There's this one, Blood of the Aggressor. Steal 42 health, inflict weakness if the foe is attacking. Hey, that's pretty good. Like an easy, spammable weakness spreader. Well, not spreader, just casting, putting weakness on people. That's the only new skill, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping there'd be more soul reaping stuff, but it seems like soul reaping has like not a lot of skills in it, as it is. There was like no soul reaping skills in Tyria at all, until they added the new one, Soul Taker. But that's an elite skill, so you don't even get to see it in like a skill trainer like this. But I'll just grab this. I might as well. Blood of the Aggressor. Alright. Is there anything else I should look at here? Ah, that's fine. Yeah, so this place is like, it has all the city related stuff. So there's like all the traders and merchants and scroll traders. There's the rare materials, whatnot, Zunlai. Well, I guess Zunlai is everywhere. And yeah, we are really into this Vabbi area now. We came here, we escaped the Kournans. We came here to try and get the princess to join our cause, but as you saw in the T-Hark Orchard, they're all like, either they're still like skeptical about what's going on, some of them are still allied with, or at least neutral. Some of them are neutral. They're like, oh, leave me alone. I want to do my own thing. Like Amtur the Mighty, he's like, I'm protecting my my area from, wait, where is his area? I think his area is like up here, right? Or was it down here? So that the Prince Boka's area, I think, is like over here. Amtu's, I think, is like really close to here, actually. And then, oh, not Amtur, the other one. I forgot his name already. There's so many names to remember. But yeah, essentially, they all have their own little like fortress, and we have to visit them, I think, at some point. But then Amtur the Mighty, he's like fighting off like all these like random beasts and stuff that tries to get into their borders, and he's like, I'm fighting them, so leave me alone. And then Boka the Magnificent, he's just like, leave me alone, I want to just eat all day and watch plays. And Talcora's father, I don't remember his name, Metu the Wise, Metu the Wise, I think it's Metu. Is it Metu? Yeah, he's like, I think I'm still on the side of Varesh. We need all the help we can get. And we should stay in the good graces of Kourna. I guess he's appeasing Kourna right now. He's not like, it's like not, it is in his favor to appease Kourna and Varesh, but it is also not in his favor to like be on our side, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's kind of obvious, right? So he's like, personally, he probably doesn't care one way or the other. It's just that for himself and for his kingdom or whatever, I don't know what you would call that, for his like people, it's probably best to like be on the good graces of Kourna than anything. So yeah, we're really in some political intrigue now. I guess we were always in political intrigue. Their initial political intrigue was between Istan and Kourna, right? But now we've roped in all these three different princes and their group of people into this whole thing now. Vabbi is now also involved, and also the Order of Whispers is also involved, but they're fighting the actual threat, the demons and stuff that are coming through the portals that are opening up here and there. So they're actually fighting the good fight, fighting in the shadows. Whereas we're fighting like this political thing right now, trying to get people to be on our side and be against Warmarshal Varesh. Not necessarily against Kourna, because a lot of people in Kourna doesn't like how aggressive Warmarshal Varesh has become. So yeah. Man, I've gotten into this little habit of like trying to explain things by looking at the map and kind of moving my mouse around the areas of where things are happening. But yeah, all right. I'm sorry to do this to you, Tarheel. You just joined and I'm now ending the stream, but you've been watching the VODs, which is really cool. So maybe if you have some time, you can take a look at this from the beginning. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you next time. We'll continue Nightfall. Yes. Is there anything else? I guess Ender's Lilies. I don't know. There's Ender Lilies. I don't think I'm gonna stream Ender Lilies anymore. But in the weekend, I might look for another game to stream in place of Ender Lilies. I don't know. Well, I will have to see. Maybe it'll just be more Guild Wars. All right, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. I'll do a /wave. Actually, I'll do a /roar because that's the one that I didn't know. Roar. Bye bye.